Okay guys, today we are going to be painting the Mr2 Trans. This is going to be a quick and dirty kind of paint job, nothing too special. So we're just using a simple household degreaser to do a quick rundown. It's not too dirty, it's just discolored. And a wire brush. Just trying to get everywhere. Yep, just getting this thing cleaned up. Like I said, I just couldn't put this dirty thing in the car and be happy about it. So, in all reality, this took me about 20-25 minutes of the cleaning process with a wire brush. I'm really speeding it up, and there's a lot of stuff I did off camera. And we're going to be jumping ahead to actually me putting the first coat of primer on. But we're using compressed air and everything. You know, I'm just getting all the crevices clean. Basically, heated garage, it evaporated very fast, and I'm just kind of getting it all squared up away. And I even had to, dry it off in a couple spots with a rig. Not the most exhilarating part, but it was fun for me, just getting all the grime and stuff off this trans. It's been sitting on there for years. Like I said, I jumped ahead. I already did one coat of primer before I realized the camera was off. But really, you're just doing light coats on everything, and this is engine enamel primer, high heat stuff. Trans isn't going to get super hot, but it is going to get warm. It's a transmission next to the engine heat. So I'm just kind of doing smooth light coats on everything. There's a lot of intricate ridges and everything on transmissions. So any engine or transmission part or differential you're doing, just make sure you're giving a nice even coat. You can see me do a lot of light dusting motions. I'm just trying to get under those crevices of, all those intricate casting lines on the transmission itself. Again, it's not the most exhilarating job, but it looks 1,000 times better even in primer than it did when we first started. Again, just getting the back side of the transmission, getting it all coated. If you do have a transmission where you have to tape everything off, make sure you do. The only thing I had was one reverse connector. Everything else is pretty much free moving and sealed. So I didn't have to worry about really anything. There is going to be some paint on the seals of the drive shaft hubs, but it's not the end of the world. Like I said, quick and dirty. This is going to look 100 times better than it did. And it's not like I'm doing show car status. I just didn't want it to be ugly inside the car. Now we're using the VHT black. Engine enamel black. It's pretty much standard. We're doing a really light coat. I'm doing this really fast because it's paint. How much do you want to watch me paint? We're doing the same thing we did with the primer. Really light coats. Getting all those intricate areas. You can kind of see me go along and get these areas one by one. If you're doing different coats, make sure you let it flash off 15, 20 minutes in between. Flash off and then continue coats. This took me overall probably 1 hour, 2 hours to do in between waiting. For coats to flash off. Again, I kind of sped this up. You can see time frame moved, and I'm back doing another coat and getting some other areas that didn't get any paint on them. You can just see those flash times. I took a little bit on this one, and then we're coming back, and we're going to do kind of a heavier coat. Doing that real heavy coat, getting this transmission nice and black. I chose black because it's not going to show any grime, and if you're ever doing a track day, you don't want to show anything super really greasy or anything. If it is going to be, I don't plan on it being, but you never know what's going on. So yeah, we're just getting the transmission nice and black. You can already see some of the paint. It still has a really glossy effect because it's still wet, but it just is such a good look. And once it kind of dries and fills in some of those casting lines, it looks so nice on the car. I did this a while ago, and I just had a lot of, it was a fun project. Pretty much was just for me. Left the mounts. I didn't get the mounts too good. I didn't want to paint the garage floor too much. Then I could flash in between paint, and then when it seriously dries, is one of the best paint jobs I've seen. For myself. It actually came out really nice. And you can see now, this is just, look how nice and glossy it looks. This is after it dried. And it looks 100% great to me. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video, and stay tuned for more MR2 projects.